What up YouTube, this is NexGenSlayer here. This is Slayer Says episode 7 on Interchange. Slayer says choose the bottom team, okay? Slayer says we'll do whatever you want after this as long as we do it correctly. Okay. Slayer says choose Delta. Slayer says choose Delta, any class you want on Delta team. Slayer says do not kill anyone. Slayer says do not kill anyone.
What do we need?
Okay, here's the other Juggernaut who did not listen. Slayer says do not kill anyone. Slayer says get away from me and get away from the other Juggernaut. Slayer says once Slayer's finished with this guy, we'll start it up. Slayer says other Juggernaut, kill yourself, other Juggernaut. Okay, good. Slayer says meet up over here where the Juggernaut just died. Slayer says do not jump in front of me, otherwise I might shoot you. Slayer says do not teabag me, otherwise you will die. Okay, Slayer says line up on this car right here. In front of the car in a straight line, Slayer says. Okay, Slayer says good. Slayer says face. Cheez-Its, come on, line up. Okay, good. Slayer says face Slayer this whole time. Slayer says if you look anywhere else but at Slayer, you will be shot. So, Slayer says always face me. Okay, now we're gonna start this off easy, okay? Everyone jump once.
What? I didn't jump.
Slayer says shut up. I saw you jump. Slayer says good to all you people who listened. Slayer says you may teabag the person that just died. Slayer says one person per teabag. We have enough. Slayer says come on Cheez-Its, there's another guy over here. Okay, Slayer says good. Slayer says one person to teabag each dead body. You guys aren't listening. Slayer says he's about to fire some bullets into you.
What did you say? I didn't hear you. I thought you said stop.
Okay, Slayer says you guys can stop now. Slayer says line back up. Slayer says face your partner.
I swear if you kill me.
Slayer says shake hands with your partner. Face them in the face.
Quiet. Say that again, Slayer.
Mute. Slayer says mute everyone. Slayer says shake hands with your partner. Keep on shaking. Slayer says Cam Newton, who's your partner? Which one? Tell me.
I don't have a partner.
You don't have one?
I don't have one.
Okay, Slayer says that's fine. We'll just have a race to decide who your partner is. Cam Newton, if you can beat me in this race, then I'll let you live. Otherwise, I'm gonna kill you. Okay? So you're gonna follow me. You're gonna go through this, and then okay, watch me real quick. Actually, just follow me, and I'll show you the boundaries. Okay, Slayer says come out, Cam Newton, and watch me. Slayer says do not follow me, just watch me. Slayer says you will go here. You will round this corner. Slayer says, okay, Slayer says follow me so you can see. Slayer says you'll round this corner, round here. Slayer says you'll make one loop back and then we'll join back with the rest of the group, okay? So we're gonna start back here at the car. Slayer says follow me. Stop. Slayer says very good. You two are the final two. Slayer says I'm glad you guys listened to me. Slayer says you can stop shaking hands. Slayer says you can face Slayer still, it's fine. Slayer says I don't know. I'm running out of ideas for this. I don't know. Slayer says
Make them race.
make them race. Okay. No, we just had a little race, didn't we, Cam Newton?
Yeah.
Slayer says stand still.
Oh gosh.
Okay. No. Slayer says follow Slayer. We're going to move out to a different place. Slayer says go prone and crawl like a worm.
No, get in the very back, kid. Kid, get in the very back.
Slayer says good. Okay. Now what you're gonna do? Slayer says stay prone. This was discovered by Viper. Something Viper. I don't know his full name, but he's on YouTube. He has a little thing that Viper says. He's only done about 3 episodes. But you're going to do push-ups, okay? So how you do push-ups is this. You're going to stay prone like this. Then you're going to stand up and crouch. Stand up, crouch. Don't stand up all the way. You go from prone to crouch, prone to crouch. Prone, crouch. Try not to stand up, okay? So, do 10 push-ups for me, and then we'll decide the winner after that.
Oh.
Wow, I hate you.
Slayer says you are the winner.
Freaking suck.
Slayer
hate
says
you.
you are the winner, Callum Wookie. Slayer says, yeah, you are the winner, Callum. Slayer says you are the winner. Slayer says very good. Callum Wookie, everyone in YouTube who's watching this, give a shout out to Callum Wookie and say congratulations. Good job, Callum. You win. Hope you guys enjoyed that YouTube. Sorry for the little delay of my idea, but it worked out just fine. Hope you guys enjoyed episode 7.